Hello, boys and girls. Today I'm going to show you how to go into two of my very important teacher resource rooms. When you first go into the Google Classroom, I would like for you to sign into Clever and then click on the icon that says Google Classroom. When you see the stream, you will see all your new assignments when you first enter the classroom. I would like you to click on Classwork right there, and then I would like you to scroll down and find Language Arts Benchmark Units. This one is a teacher resource room for Unit 1. Click. Then you will have some videos, and you'll have this one that looks like it's not much there, but actually it is full of resources. It is the Government at Work Unit 1 Teacher Resource Room. And once it starts to load, this resource room has a lot of the resources the students need to complete the work. For instance, here are all the spelling words for this week, vocabulary words, and high frequency words. If you click on the week 1, you will have not only the spelling words for week 1, but you'll also have a video on the short vowels that students can play. There's also, click out of that, this, and you will have the Spell City, where there's lots of activities for Vocabulary Spell City, where you can do audio word match, missing letters, spelling, test me, handwriting, and so forth. And you don't need to log in to do it, but to save your work, you do. And this app is actually available also on Clever. Okay, let me click out of that. And if you click on this blue button, it will take you back to the menu. If you click on the vocabulary words for week 1, this is the ones that we went over for the smoke jumper story. You can always click on the home page to take you back. This is the high frequency words that we went over today also. Not today, but this week. And go ahead and click at home. All these books are active. And what I mean by active is that if you click on them, they will take you directly to Clever, where you can see the book. And again, you have to sign into Clever before you can access any of these books. Otherwise, you'll have access denied. So please make sure you sign into Clever. So now you can go ahead and read this book. If the book is a high-level book and it's difficult for the student to read, you can always set it at a medium speed right there in the middle and turn on auto and then play. And then it will go ahead and play for you. Let's see, it should go ahead and play. And
Wonderland courtroom, thinking about the events of her strange day and how she ended up there.
okay, and if you go done, it will take you back to the main page. And remember, a lot of these are clickable. So if you go here where it says Teacher's Class Notes, you will get all the notes that I take during the week. This is the Government at Work book, and if you click on it, it will take you to the next page. You can also use the arrows on your keyboard, and the child can even page it. This is the last page we left off on, where we took some notes, and we will continue working on this when we come back on Tuesday. All right, and let me click out of that. Okay, and then you also have this right here. This actually right here is an additional where I put a lot of Government at Work ebooks where the student can go back and click on the lesson and make sure that it is a book of interest, and they can click on the book. And some of the books have several choices where you can actually have them read to you, or you can read them independently, and you turn the page and you can have. And if you don't know the word, this is what I really love about Epic. If you click on the word, favorite, it will not only say the word, but it'll also give you what it is, and it will read it to you. Favorite. So that's kind of a neat feature about Epic. So again, these are the government ebooks that I prepared for you, and those are all down here in the resource room. Okay, and the next thing you have here is the community helpers. There's all these books that are here. There's a video, and if you click on any of these pictures, you actually get a little video on each one. So let's say you click on the farmer, and you will get a little video on what farmers do and how they help our community. And if you can go back here and click home, and you'll get back to this main page. So again, this main page is a key page. Now, this is one I really want you to see, especially if your child needs support in reading. If you click right here on the phonics, you will get this room. So this room will allow you to click on the sound spelling card to practice. So for instance, if I click on the whale one, and again, let me stress that you must be logged into Clever to do this. You can go over the sound for whale. And there it is. It's loading up. And if you click on it, after it goes over the sound, you can actually, if you click on the card, now you have to click on the card, it will take you to a special game, and you can see videos on the W. And there's games here where it will take you back to Clever, which is all games that I helped design for them, where they can practice doing those sounds, and they do matching games.
Watch,
And then you look for the other
ring,
one. Oh, no,
wing, chip,
no,
chain, whale, whistle, pitch, whistle, chain,
nope.
wing, ring.
Ah, yes, I finally got it to match. And then you continue playing this game. Again, there's lots and lots of resources here that I created, and they're all in this room. So again, if you forget where this room is, and here's the book also, teacher notes, again, I mentioned, there's a little video here on community helpers. So even the little teeth that you click on here will have a video. This will also has a video on voting. It's election year, and I think that'd be kind of fun for the students to become interactive when it comes to making decisions about voting. And all of this is in the teacher's resources for Unit 1, Government at Work, and that's right there. Okay, our next one that I want to show you, let me click out of these ones so I don't get confused, is the one on mathematics. So if you click on Teachers Math Resources, if you click on that, you get this teacher math room. And today, one of my students asked me about one room that I had deleted. So I changed it, and here it is. I put it, oops, sorry, let me go back to my main room. And it's right here. And that is the room that I had deleted, and now I put back. So if you want to do lessons and strategy resources, if you click on this one, you're going to get this room. And if you click on a lesson, it will actually activate each lesson here. So if I click on lesson 1, I'll get a special YouTube video on the lesson. And it's a teacher teaching, see, the skill. Okay, so that is that example. Let me go back. And those are the teacher lessons and strategy resources. Here, I think I'm really excited about is the teacher class notes. If you click on that, you'll get all my notes that I take in class. So any notes that I take in class that I do with the students, including the lesson, that was a video on the lesson. Here's my notes again. Here's some notes of the strategy. Here's another video on strategies, a quiz that we took in class. And if you click on these, it will give you the lesson and so forth. And this is the assignment that I assigned most recently. So these are all resources that your child can do. We have a counting by tens resource room. I know some of my students need help with counting by tens. So if you click on, let's say, 70, you'll get a room, and all of it is on counting up to 70 or counting by tens. if you go back, you can click on a different one. Here is my math review rooms. So loading up, and you can click on all these. And just so you know, this one actually has quite a bit. Not only does this have counting by 20s, but if you just click on this room, you will get the next room, click on the next one, count subtracting within 10. And all of this is clickable resources. So if you click on this, you're going to get a robot addition game. And there it is. So I'm really excited to have put this together for you. And hopefully this is something that your child can go and do while you're not with me. I have songs here. I have math read alouds. These are actual books on mathematics and skills that we're practicing. And again, this is the concept of zero. If you click again, you get more books. Click on the room, more books, or you can use your arrows and there's more from range to 20. This is range to 100 and beyond. And here we have skip counting. So definitely use this resource. Again, if I click on the top tab, it will take me back to the original. You have your Math Arcade, which has lots of games. And if you click, there's more. Again, go back to the main page. If you click on this one, is my additional room that one of my students had mentioned where to go. Click on any of these tools and you will get, like for instance, the sliding block math playground. This was really popular with some of the students. They really enjoyed it. And let's see, we also have this one here. And this is something that I actually started yesterday where I took some copies. Some of my students said they didn't have the workbook yet. So if you click on this, this is the next worksheets for the workbook. I just made some copies in case you wanted to see it because you don't have the workbook yet. And they're blank for a reason so that you can take a look and you can use it for examples before we actually do them in class. There's also this one, the manipulative tools. Some of the students don't have blocks at home. So if you actually click on one of these, you're going to get some tools and you can click and drag these out for counting. So for instance, let's say you're doing subtraction or addition. Let's say you're doing 5 plus 3. Now the student can count these, so you can connect those. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. So just giving you ideas of how to use these. Here's this one. Oops, sorry. The number line. I was actually really excited about this because some of my students had a little hard time. So if I wrote, let's say, a number from 45 and it ends at, let's say, 87. I say go. And now it's going to give me a number line using that. And so let's see, you should be able to click on that. And then you should be able to move it forward like this. Or if I click here, it gives me how many more? By 7, by 4 more. So this is really neat, and I will teach my students how to use this later, but just wanted to give you an idea of what was in my math resource room. And if you click here, you go back to the main page. So I hope that these 2 resource rooms were very helpful to you. Again, you have the language arts benchmark unit. That one is right here. It's this one that has the black one. And then you have, of course, the one in mathematics, the teacher math resource room. Okay, parents, so I hope that these were helpful to you. Please do not hesitate to email me or send me a message through Classroom Dojo to let me know if you had any questions. And have a great day.